What's up, guys? We've got the Banshee project finally happening. And lately, we're terrible at recording because clearly Alex has already started putting this thing back together. So we've got Shane, the camera guy slash machinist. We've got Alex over here pulling an engine apart.
Welcome back.
So what do we got going on?
Got a Banshee motor.
Okay.
First time.
And she seized, right?
Not seized, but the rod's not very happy.
Not a happy rod. That's just a normal Banshee thing.
Yeah, just Banshee things.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, I guess if you want to show everybody the front shocks, we've got the old triple rate work shocks on there.
Yeah, I've redid these, pulled them apart, work shocks. I don't know why you guys went out of business. You guys are amazing. These are probably the easiest shocks I've ever rebuilt, and I rebuilt a lot of shocks. Call me Captain Suspension Guy. Powder coated the springs, made them look pretty, polished it up, just made it look nice.
Got the Lone Star A-arms on there. Do you want to pan on those?
Lone Star A-arms. Still have to find a place to mount the reservoirs. Mishimoto radiator. Got some Pro Taper with the ATV bars.
Yep, I think it was ATV mid on the bend.
I think it did ATV mids on them. So I got a ton of new parts for this thing.
You guys can kind of tell we're going old school vibes. We've got the polished wheels. Got the crossbar on the handlebars. We typically run fat bars, but yeah, just wanted to go old school on this one. Black and chrome and polished, and yeah, I guess the whole point of this video is we're starting to make parts for the Banshee. So let's check out the first part we made. Finally made a sprocket guard. Everyone's been asking. We sell tons and tons of these for the YFZR and the Honda TRX 450R. So we're gonna have this for the Blaster, Banshee, Warrior, and I believe Raptor 660. Yeah, if there's any other quads you guys want these made for, let me know. But I'm gonna show you guys how to install this. So let's get to it. All right. Well, pretty excited. And the reason I say that is this fits a lot more bikes than just the Banshee. So give you guys a little preview of what we've got going there. So yeah, first step, you're obviously gonna pull your studs out. Now to pull the studs out, you can just get a simple stud remover, or you can use vice grips and heat. You pull your factory studs out, get them out of the way. We're now gonna use bolts and spacers. So we're gonna get the sprocket on. We're gonna have a 40 millimeter long bolt with a washer. It's a 10 millimeter head. Aluminum spacer. That's gonna look sick. Yeah, just take your time, get your spacers installed. I am just dry mocking this up right now. You guys are gonna wanna use some red Loctite on there. The key is to leave the bolts loose so you can get your spacers in. So only start them by a couple threads. Makes the install super easy. Now I know you guys are gonna ask me about the brake disc guard because we sell a ton of those too for the other models. So yes, we are gonna work on that. I'm gonna come up with something that attaches to the carrier. Cool. Not too bad. Now the benefits of this sprocket guard, we've got these teeth on here. So when you're running over some logs or some rocks or anything like that, it's going to prevent anything from actually hitting the sprocket. And this is technically going to drive over whatever you're trying to run over. So this is actually like adding traction on your bike versus having a clanky skid plate hanging on the bottom that always gets smashed up and actually stops you from moving. So I hate skid plates. I always take them off. I always go to a sprocket guard and a disc guard. Cool.
So we do have some new used parts, kind of. Shout out to Vito's. They've supplied a good amount of stuff for us. We have a set of these Trinity pipes, which they don't make these anymore, do they?
I don't believe so.
Let us know in the comments if they still make these. We're not sure if they do. We're going to clean these up, get them looking brand new, get them sparkling. I powder coated a good amount of parts for this. Got some pretty nice, pretty looking motor mounts. The pegs were actually straight. I didn't have to do anything to those except sandblast them and powder coat them. I was surprised. Polish up this cap. But we got some new OEM headlights for it, so that'll be a nice addition to it. It had some pod lights on it that they were not pretty.
They're like 8 inches.
Yeah, they were huge pod lights. I did not approve, so we threw those right in the trash.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna eliminate the TORS system. So we've got the block off from Vito's. So basically just takes the stock carburetor cap assembly and makes it normal. So we don't want to have the throttle. It's basically a throttle override system the Yamaha puts on these. They're just kind of janky and they have issues. So that's coming off the carburetors. And yeah, other than that, I've got a lot of billet stuff that was on this bike already. Got the Cascade billet insert. Somebody took some time, polished up the stock clutch cover. Got a nice billet stator cover. We do have the old billet intake, which is nice. What else we got? Side cover goes on the front here. Just kind of been keeping stuff in bags to prevent it from getting nicked up. Pro Design shifter. These are pretty badass, all billet. So bike came with a lot of cool parts, and we're excited to get it done. But yeah, he took the engine apart here, and we're excited to, I guess, dive into the transmission, see how that all looks. We're gonna get a aftermarket crankshaft for it, and yeah, looks like the cylinders reported. We do got a little bit of rusting and gouging going on. Not a big deal. We're gonna bore those out, get some water everywhere, and refresh it all. So should be good to go. But yeah, you guys let me know what you want to see for the Banshee. Again, we'll brake disc guard. That's one next part that we're going to work on. So we've got the sprocket guard done. I think I'm going to work on wide foot pegs. Not 100% sure, but I believe I am going to. And I did talk about doing a YFZ 450R converted rear axle assembly. Now, the purpose of me doing this with the OEM style axle is so I can actually produce these parts. So we're going to get this bike done with this, and then eventually we will do a YFZ 450R converted rear end. Yeah. Again, if there's anything else you guys want to see made for this, definitely let us know. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye for now.
Oh,
Hello.
camera guy,
Camera guy.
machinist,
Machinist.
what, roofer?
Roofer.
Okay, what else do
Tree climber.
you,
Plumber.
swing arm assembler?
Yes, I do that. Hubs. We do. I put the hubs together.
Landscaper.
Landscaping.
landscaper.
I do a lot of the landscaping. All of it, actually.
You've been redoing the shop.
I rebuilt the forks on the forklift. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He's just an all-around good guy.
Trying to think. Oh yeah, the machine. We put a exhaust fan on the machine.
Okay.
Well, actually, all of them.
All of them?
A lot of metal going up on the walls.
Here. Just hold that. Now with that, they can hear you.
We got metal going up on the walls. We're knocking that out. We decided mini splits, so we just learned how to install mini splits that day.
Is this turning into a shop tour video?
It could. There's a lot.
Okay. We'll come back and do that. I'll let you do the tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye for now.